Hey, what's up everybody? It's your hostess with Mimosas, yes, your girl Queen, coming back at you with another book review. Today we'll be talking about a book that I have read about a week ago, so it's still roughly still in my mind. It's a book that I had been seeing around the internet for a while, and I had grown interested in it, but I hadn't planned on reading it anytime soon. But one day I was on Amazon, and before I knew it, I had bought the book. I bought the book, waited 2 days, it arrived, I finished it that night, and I was obsessed. And that book is An Ember in the Ashes by Sabaa Tahir. I'm really hoping that I'm pronouncing her name right, but if I am not, somebody please leave it in the comment section below, and I apologize. This story is about a girl named Leah and a boy named Elias, one who is a scholar under the Marshall Empire and is treated like crap only because of who she is, while the other, Elias, is the finest soldier that the Empire has produced in a very long time, but unknown to them, he's also their most unwilling soldier. These two cross paths when Leah's brother is taken for treason against the Empire. Leah decides that she will do anything to save her brother, even if it means spying in a school where the soldiers of the Marshall Empire are trained, and risking her life to do so. First, I enjoyed this story. Like, it was great. The characters were great, the plot was great, and it's amazing. I felt, while I was reading this, I really did connect surprisingly more with Elias than I did with Leah. Only because Elias, for the whole time, he had been planning on escaping his school, but due to the interference of someone, I don't want to, tell you who it is, but due to the interference of that special person, Elias decides to stay at the school, where he is forced to do things that he never thought he'd have to do, and he's forced to become a person that he never wanted to be. I freaking loved Elias because his struggle was so real. He honestly struggled in between. He struggled from doing what was right and what was expected of him, and so many times I kind of felt really just bad for him, because like, you can tell that Elias, from his heart of hearts, wants to be the best person he can be, but just the people around him are not allowing him to do that. I did like Leah, especially her character development, because from the beginning you could tell that Leah did not hold herself in the highest regard. She always considered herself a coward or weak, and I just love the progression of her slowly coming into, a more stronger and more well-rounded person. She's not perfect by any means. There were times where I was just like, can you just stop whining for 3 seconds and get the job done? But that was the thing. She always got the job done. No matter what it was demanded of her, no matter what she had to sacrifice, she did it. And then it's in those moments that you begin to realize that Leah is a lot stronger than she gives herself credit for. She's a lot stronger than anyone, including us, have given her credit for. And by the end of it, you're just like so tensed and just so ready for the next one, because by the end of this book, there's so many things that happen, so many people who are lost, and so many people who you hoped would never get the things that they wanted or wished for, and they get it, and you're just like, what are we gonna do now? There's a specific character in there in the book by the name of Marcus, who I hate. Like, Marcus could die. Marcus could fall in a pit full of venomous snakes with, a bucket of acid. Marcus could get stabbed 36 times and then get shot and then get drowned. Like, I hate Marcus. Like, Marcus can die. But there was a moment in the book where I actually found myself pitying Marcus for the situation that he was in, and I actually cried for Marcus. He was the only person that I cried for in the book, and it bothers me, because I'm just sitting here like, I hate you. but I felt so sad for you in that moment. And I just love the fact that, like, even though I can hate this character, I can still, like, relate to this character, and I freaking love that. I would say this story is, it's a bit on the slower side, but not that much. It's not really, like, I wouldn't say it's drawn out in any I wouldn't say it's drawn out, because you're honestly getting everything that you need in order to fully comprehend this story, but it does take, you know, a little second. This story is honestly amazing. By the time that you start really getting into it, you find that you're already halfway through. I would give the story itself a 4 out of 5 stars. It really is. It's very different from anything I've read recently. Currently, I'm also reading the Throne of Glass series because, as I said earlier in the last video, I read Court of Thorns and Roses, and so I kind of want to check Sarah J. Maas's stuff out. But this book is honestly amazing. Like, it's so amazing, it's ridiculous. Like, I'm trying to find the words to accurately describe how I felt. This book made me laugh, it made me cry, it made me want to blow something up. Like, it was just so great. There were times where I was on Snapchat just crying because she made me feel feelings, and I didn't know how to deal with it. But if you think that you might give this book a try, or if you think that you might want to give it a try, I suggest that you go ahead, read it, and you will not be disappointed. I will be reading the next book, which I want to say is A Torch in the Night. Yes, A Torch in the Night, sometime soon. But at the moment, I'm also currently reading Sarah J. Maas's Throne of Glass series, and I'm emotionally drained. I can't feel feelings anymore. But that is it for tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to leave a comment down below and like and subscribe. Thank you, and have a wonderful evening.